You want to hit him with that one? Or should we hit him with the good one? We won today.
Oh, you're right. I hit the wrong button.
Yeah,
we did win. You did. I'm so sorry, guys.
Let's hit him with the good intro.
I don't know what I'm doing. That's the wrong button.
From high on the hilltop in Big D.
Come on, baby.
We don't deserve this.
He's going. SMU, the freaking Pony Express, man.
SMU, they better be in the dang playoffs.
You are listening to the Mustang Mood Podcast.
I love that.
Yeah,
Let's
you are.
go.
So, just breaking that into it, was that Dabo at the end saying SMU should be in the playoffs?
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
It's a great.
Yeah,
quote.
so we're pumped about that. We're pumped about the Ponies winning today in Missouri.
No.
Yeah, good old Springfield, Missouri, home of cashew chicken.
Really?
Home of Andy's frozen custard.
I like frozen custard. I
Yeah.
like cashew chicken.
I don't like cashew chicken. I'm sorry.
I've never even heard of that.
It's better than
It's not good.
better than our football team.
Sorry,
though.
Trevor, if you're watching.
And it's home to a Ponies win today.
Ugly win.
Ugly.
Mustangs win today, 28-10. George, tell us though about the more important game that the Ponies maybe didn't.
Yeah, so unlike the football team, we have at least one team that's very good at sports, and that's the SMU volleyball team. They had a game today. They were on the road at number 3 Kentucky. They lost, but I mean,
It was a good game.
it was a good game.
It was a very good game.
We started off really good. We won the first set. I think 28-26. It was a tight one. But then Kentucky just kind of got in a groove. They were getting points off our blocks. We just couldn't get it done today. But we did sweep A&M earlier this week, which was a lot of fun.
They were number 8.
They were number 8. Yeah, we're currently number 10. So we beat number 8 at home and lost to number 3 on the road this week.
So the volleyball team's good. But let's get back to the Ponies on the gridiron.
Yeah. But Jay, before we get into that, we've got a sponsor.
We do.
Whoa.
Yeah. And the bag's sitting right in front of you, and it looks like it's been used. You know.
It has been used. Lacey, our dog,
Yep.
is a big fan of Summer's sweet potato dog biscuits.
Yep. So
They're really excellent dog treats.
Summer's Pet Treats, SMU alumni, founded and owned. They're all natural dog treats made from ingredients that even we could eat, even you could eat. They're healthy.
Should we try?
Do you want to take a bite?
I'm good.
I'll do one.
And also a portion of
Here we go.
the profits are donated to local animal shelters.
That's pretty good.
Can I try?
Yeah.
I'll just. Oh, you want to finish that bite, or do you want to give it to me?
Kind of. I've always said it looks like a tortilla chip. Kind of tastes tortilla chippy.
Yeah.
Little sweet potato
That's
in
good.
there. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Dog approved and human approved, apparently.
Maybe we'll make a dip. A dip we can. It'd be good with the dip, you know.
It would be.
Yeah.
Honestly, why are we selling these as dog treats?
Yeah.
Also, what kind of advertiser can find somewhere to advertise their product where the host will literally eat their dog treats?
Right
Like,
here on the
wh-
Mustang Mood. Oh.
That's crazy. Also, we have a discount code for you. So, if you want to use and buy Summer's Pet Treats, I think it's just summerspetTreats.com. You can use the code Mustang10 for a 10% discount.
Yeah. Totally recommend it. Even if you don't have a pet, now that we've tried it ourselves,
I mean, you could just snack on it. You know, it's healthy.
go get you a little snack.
Yeah. All right, Jay. Go ahead. Proceed.
These results have not been approved by the FDA. So Ponies win today in a very frustrating game. I may hand it off to Ben here to rant a little bit, but definitely didn't go the way that we would have hoped to start it off.
Yeah, I'd say that's one of the worst football games I've ever watched. It was so bad that I was choosing to watch Arch Manning stink it up against my hometown UTEP Miners, who are awful. I chose to watch that debacle over, at times, SMU's game. So
he's a real expert on what happened on the gridiron today.
Yeah.
well, I mean, I watched most of the game, but there were times where I was like, oh, this game's trash. I don't want to watch this. It was terrible. It was horrible. I mean, I'm worried. I honestly don't even know if I can pick us to win next week now because we looked horrible. The quarterback, in my opinion, has regressed. Doesn't look better than last year. The defense was okay.
I feel good about the D-line, though.
I mean, they did what they should have done in the second half. In the first half, I didn't think they were very good, but not good.
That's fair.
Yeah, it was tough. The first quarter was the only tough part. Mustangs were down 10-0 at the end of the first quarter, but would hold the Missouri State Bears to no points the rest of the game. And so so the defense did better. I think one thing we talked about last week was we want to make sure that we lock them down with just 4 guys rushing the passer. And I don't think we did a great job of that. I think we did an okay job of that in the second half. But yeah, we had to blitz a lot. And the blitzes were effective, but I don't know how effective that'll be next week. So anyway, so we're happy about the result, but a little skeptical about what this means going forward.
I would say a little bit more than just a little. Yeah. But that's your perspective, Also, nice shirt, Jay.
Thank you. MustangMood.com.
Is it comfy?
It is comfy. It's a comfort color.
It is a comfort color shirt. High quality.
It's high quality.
It's a nice blue, too.
Nice blue.
Yeah.
Little lighter of blue, but, I like it. You don't have to be.
You don't have to go dark navy.
Don't have to. Any blue.
Yeah, as long as it says the Mustang Mood on it.
The Mustang Mood.
And it's not purple. That's
Exactly.
the only 2 rules.
Exactly. Yeah. So no purple. We know how we feel about that purple team from Fort Worth. We'll talk more about that later this week. A little sneak preview. We may have a big guest for our midweek podcast.
Hopefully,
for our TCU.
Big How.
Podcast.
But it's in many ways.
How.
Yeah. But it's TCU Hate Week, baby.
It is. So now we get to move on from this.
But we're not ready to move on yet. We still got to talk about it. Right,
Oh,
right, Ben?
the episode's over. Something else I wanted to hit on real quickly is, as much as I want to believe the opposite, there's something going on with this team, because no matter what happens, what we think of the coaching and the culture, the team remains undisciplined. And there's something that's not connecting there, because from what we get to talk to the coaches and get to hear behind the scenes, I don't understand how this team remains completely undisciplined, and it's been that way for the past several years.
3 years, yeah. I was thinking about that when they were talking about. I mean, how do you know what the stats were with how many penalties and yards we had? In the third quarter, it was 10 penalties for 100 yards, 9 penalties for 100 yards.
That was the last number I heard. I think we cleaned it up pretty good in the fourth, but we probably added a little bit.
Yeah,
I remember.
Number.
I'm sorry, I was just saying. My wife, okay, she's learning about football. She said, "Man, they've lost 100 yards on penalties. That's crazy." And I was like, "Oh,
yes, that is crazy."
Well, number one, I was like, "Wow, good job, babe. That was impressive for you to catch on." She was actually saying some stuff that was good today, but yeah, she was like, "Man, this is terrible." So if she knew it, it was pretty bad.
Is she adopting your mindset when it comes to sports? You think?
She definitely will not be as negative as me. That's not possible. She's too cheerful for that, but
not as moody.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. Here was my whole thought, just watching the game, and just seeing what was going down. It was just is this what is this team? Yeah. What have we become? Where did all the expectations go? Where it just feels like what we've seen from the coaching staff, and we're not as close to them as maybe some other people in the media, but I feel like we've seen more of them than the average fan. And I, going into the season, have felt very positive and encouraged that this team coming in would be further ahead and better than the team we had last year.
Yeah.
And that they'd be more disciplined. They'd have an even better mindset. I mean, they had a good mindset, I felt like, from everyone we've talked to, interviewed, coaches we've talked to. But here we are watching what seems to be a very undisciplined team.
12 penalties for 130 yards.
Oh, God. And I said this after our first game, where it seems like we're moving in the direction of not being the most penalized team in college football.
Yeah.
I take it back. I take it back.
It's been tough.
I think we're going to be up there again. And that's just hard to see, because it's I will be one of the last people to criticize Lashley, because I think he's an amazing coach, an amazing guy, an amazing man. And it's just hard for me to reconcile what I've seen and what I know and the team I'm watching on the field.
Yep.
And I mean, let's be real. If that performance against any other team on the schedule besides East Texas A&M, we would have lost. Like that was, I think we would have lost.
Yeah,
we would have lost to TCU. We would have lost to Syracuse.
Maybe Wake, but let's not push it.
Yeah, maybe
or like
Wake
Cal or
Stanford.
Stanford. Yeah. Okay, that's
But
I will say this. So I think this is like my third or fourth time on the podcast, but I think one of the previous episodes I was on was the one after the BYU game last year. And I do kind of remember similar thoughts of, okay, this isn't going that well. There's a lot of season left. We got TCU next week, and that's important basically for its own reasons because it's the Iron Skill, it's the last one. But then we got a bye week. There is time to get these things figured out before TCU, but also before we start conference play.
Yeah,
true.
And
so
to just summarize that, we could say if we win the rest of our games, we'll be national
champions. Yeah,
that's correct.
So ACC's play hasn't started yet, and we can go on the road and we can beat Clemson. Clemson has looked defeatable. They lost today, so as the season progresses, I mean, if we continue to improve, then there's a shot there, and then we little Ford magic maybe at some point. Against Miami, like we've got winnable games in front of us, but on the same,
right.
I think like where I'm at is I haven't lost hope in the team, but I have had a colossal perspective shift and expectation shift.
That's a good way of putting it. I like that.
Yeah. Like I was very high coming into the season, and I crashed out hard after that Baylor game.
Yeah.
And I felt good coming into this week. I'm like, it's okay. Doesn't matter. Like,
we'll go stomp
on Missouri State. And we didn't.
Yeah.
We like, again, like, I don't want to be too negative, but I mean, I don't feel like Kevin is better than last year. He was last year.
That's the biggest thing.
My whole thing was like, Kevin is an amazing player, which he is. He's extremely athletic, extremely talented, and he's going to learn from his mistakes in the past and be better this year.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Granted, we're 3 weeks into the season. We, haven't been up against our conference rivals.
Yeah.
And like, still a lot can change.
But we would expect to see that.
But I would expect to see it against Missouri State.
Right.
I would expect to see 0 interceptions. Like,
we got to drop at least 50.
Yeah. It's concerning. Like I'm worried,
But also, like, if this was week 1 and now it's week 3 and we're seeing an upward trajectory, but we were worried about, I mean, we played pretty bad against East Texas A&M. Like, they could have, they put up a ton of yards. They could have scored like 20, 30 points, and then they lost like 72-0 the next week. And then Baylor, obviously, we had some issues. And then this week, we're seeing some of the same issues. So I don't think there's a lot of room for optimism. That's just being honest. Like, I don't
to the intro as well.
I don't think we're not going to win. I don't think we're not going to be above 500. I mean, I think we have a ton of winnable games, but I definitely agree that I still can't believe I predict us to go 11-1. Like that, there's no way. I don't know. It's just
I'm glad I missed that episode. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I think now I said
Who did you predict we would lose to?
I said that we would either lose to Clemson or Miami. We would win every other game.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, we should have beaten Baylor, so I could have been on track.
We should have beaten Baylor. That's the tough one. And in 8-4 now feels optimistic.
Yeah.
It feels more like a 7-5 team. But the hard thing is, like, we've been through some 7-5 teams. SMU's had 7-5 teams that were fun to watch, or 8-4, or even a 9-3 team.
It's because we started out the season
fun to watch. Yeah.
And then
the expectations for this season were so high.
Yeah.
And so, I think that's, and the lack of discipline. These games aren't like, this game wasn't fun to watch. The end of the last game wasn't fun to watch. East Texas A&M wasn't necessarily a fun game to watch in the way that it has been in, the last 2 years, 23 and 24.
Yeah.
And that's okay. That's okay. And like, we should not, I think, SMU's back. We're on the biggest stage again, but we shouldn't expect to be in the playoffs every year.
Right.
I think that's an unrealistic expectation for SMU. We should go to the playoffs every once in a while. That'd be great. We should be, a regular contender for the playoffs, but we shouldn't expect to go every year. And so I think that, like, this year we're really struggling talent-wise on the defense.
Yeah.
Right.
I think
And it's okay if we're going to lose a few
Yeah.
games this year.
this may be tough, but like my expectation is to like be ranked every year. Like in the season ranked, which I know we were, yeah. But I mean, and we still can be.
Yeah.
You know, we still have that opportunity early in the season. With the new college football layout, like conference play matters a whole lot more, and non-conference games matter a whole lot less.
Yep. That's true. Once again, if we win the rest of our games.
I also
champions.
feel like our transition from Group 5 to Power, I guess 4, set some weird expectations, because when we were Group 5, we just wanted to be part of the club, part of that Power 4 group, basically. And when we got there, we were really good immediately. We still have not lost a ACC game in the regular season.
Right.
That's true.
But like the ups and downs we're experiencing now, this is just what Power 4 teams normally experience.
Yeah.
We are learning that.
Yeah,
And
not teams that aren't Alabama or
right.
even Clemson experienced this a little bit. And so like
yeah,
this is part of
I'll own that we're a little maybe not matured in that aspect of as a fan base.
for sure.
And I can also see the perspective of how it can be toxic for us to be negative right now, but it's also college football.
Yeah.
And our job is to talk about how we
No,
feel.
for
So
sure. And I think we can be down on the team, right? Because our
Yeah.
expectations weren't unjustified in the preseason.
Yeah.
Like we did think Kevin
Well,
was
for
going to
most
be
of us.
we did think Kevin was going to be a lot better. Like I didn't
Yeah.
expect Kevin to struggle so much, and hopefully he's not hurt. It looked like
it
saw him
sounded like it
drinking-
was cramps. Yeah.
Yeah, saw him drinking some pickle juice. Hopefully it was just cramps. He was able to walk off the field under his own power. Yeah, hopefully that just plants a little seed in Sonny's mind. Oh, maybe Tyler Van Dyke's going to start at quarterback next week, or we'll see. But if they just
That would be a curveball.
yeah,
No.
we'll see what. Hopefully it just throws them off a little bit. Anyway, we'll see what happens. But yeah, definitely concerning. Definitely a lot to improve on.
Yeah. Let's look at some comments. So we got Lance Petrazio, hard to watch, he says. Yeah, I agree. Rangers King. Why did we burn a Ty Hawkins game on that handoff?
I think because he was hurt. Because KJ was hurt.
KJ was hurt. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Van Dyke is they mentioned Van Dyke is medically ineligible to play. Do we know if or when he'll be back? Or is he just
He
kind of
may
here to
not
be a coach?
be back this year.
Okay. Well,
I've heard both that he may be back soon or he may
Okay.
not. In January, what I heard was he may not be back at all,
Okay.
and he's just coming to like learn under some great coaches.
Right. And like I had heard he wants to get into coaching.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
But then it'd be great if he could play.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Rangers King also says our defense is giving up the middle of the field against Missouri State. Ben, how do you feel about the corners and the safeties?
I thought they were. I mean, they were good in the second half. In the first half, they were not good. I couldn't tell, but the receiver that caught that one touchdown pass looked like he was like 5'6" or 5'8", and he absolutely like mossed Moses. And I was like, "What are we doing here?" Like our best players, like last week, like who would you have said were the best players on our defense? I would have said Ahmad Moses, Wacobia, and Kilgore, who's not played very much, obviously.
Robertson was good last week.
But Wacobia got beat on that long touchdown that gave Baylor more time and couldn't put the pressure on us. That kind of like led to the downfall. And then this week it was Moses, and so I don't know. I don't think they're very good, and I think we're gonna get cooked alive next week.
Yeah, Rangers King says Hoover is going to kill us, LMAO.
Yeah, George mentioned something about this. Is we gave up more passes over the middle in the last couple of weeks than we did all last season, right?
It feels like it. I don't know if that's true or not, but that was just... Also,
We'll
regarding
say it's
Hoover,
true.
I think I had a solution for that. So you know how the defense, they'll hold up signs that have like a sports team logo or something? We just need to hold up a sign that has a furry on it. And he'll be
distracted.
Yeah, there'll be false starts out the wazoo.
Oh, sorry, our coach to player, in-ear stuff isn't working. We're gonna have to hold up the signs again.
Yeah.
It's just mascots from across the country.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny. Yonnic Land is in the chat.
Oh, who's he?
Who's that guy?
He better not be pumping that Josh Hoover hype because I couldn't stand it last week. That dude is just. Also, he was the one that was being toxically positive last week.
He was.
So
He got mad
I'm
at us.
disappointed.
Yeah, how dare he?
I'm,
love the
I'm
Mustangs.
disappointed he can't be here this week
Positive.
because he was so positive. I was like, okay, maybe you're right, and I should have trusted myself.
Yonnic says his new quote is, "I don't think there is a lot of room for optimism."
Okay, well, thank you.
That's his new
I guess I
favorite
turned
quote.
him then.
Yeah. Yeah, he also agrees, yes, penalties felt like our worst games last year.
I think the only hope for optimism is the fact that we are missing our 2 starting linebackers. And I think there's an edge player that hasn't played yet, Akil Washington, that I think they think is good. I don't know, but still, I think the line is solid. I just don't think they're good enough to like put pressure. And it seems like we don't trust our corners enough to blitz when we play real teams. No offense to Missouri State, but I mean, we made them look like a real team. So maybe I shouldn't even say that. But that was a thing like last week, like against Baylor. In the first half, we pressured Sawyer Robertson and we were kind of doing well, and then they stopped completely, which was confusing, but I think they don't trust the corners, so I don't know what to do about that.
Yeah. Well, before we move on, I want to call out Summer's Pet Treats again.
Yeah,
I mean,
delicious. I'm
you're
honestly
gonna have
about to
another
go
one.
in.
If you weren't here in the beginning and you just joined us, they both tried it and they said it was really good. So
Yeah,
I would
pet
say
treats.
it was really good, but it was good.
Yeah.
It was edible. It
They're
didn't taste
dog
bad.
treats,
They're dog
so-
treats.
Yeah.
Should we grab Lacey, get her opinion?
She
Yeah.
over there and her.
I think she is in
but-
there, but I don't think she likes it very much.
Summer's Pet Treats, SMU alumni founded and owned, all natural ingredients, so clean or whatever that even humans can eat it, as we did.
Yeah. Delicious.
Um,
Oh, wait, no.
no, come on,
No.
come on. But yeah, just check them out, summerspetreats.com, and if you want 10% off, just use the code Mustang10.
Mustang 10.
Josh Hoover, that's for you if you want some dog treats.
Yeah. Josh Hoover's favorite treat, his favorite snack. That's what he eats at halftime.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
when he's not eating purple corn dogs. That's when he's-
Oh,
Oh,
I saw
gosh.
that.
Hey, we're gonna save that
Oh,
for this week.
Gosh.
Later
Sorry.
this week.
Oh, me. Okay. Anything else we want to talk about as far as the Missouri? I guess we have a lot to talk about later this week. Look out for our TCU hate episode. It'll be coming out Wednesday or Thursday this week. And it'll
Probably,
be a
yeah.
blast.
Something like that.
Should be a really good time.
It'll be fun. Yeah.
Also, I think as an SMU community, we need to apologize to the fine folks of Fort Worth because apparently their last few visits they haven't had a good time coming to Dallas. So
We're gonna talk about
I'm
we'll talk
so
about it.
sorry. You know,
We'll talk about it later this week.
my gosh.
Missouri State. We can't wait for y'all to come to Dallas next year.
Are they?
oh,
They're
no.
good. Yeah, a little
Oh,
home
okay.
and home. Is it next year? Or maybe the year
I believe it's
after?
next year.
Yeah.
Anyway, can't wait for the Bears to come to Dallas and play a playoff team. I'm standing by
Next
this.
year.
I mention it all the time.
We're already talking
We're-
about next year.
We're going to the playoffs next year.
Okay, as long as we don't say this year, which is what
I
I
believe our
thought,
non-conference next year is Missouri State at home, Baylor at home, Notre Dame on the road,
Baylor away.
or Baylor away. That's right. Yeah, and then
Notre Dame away.
And then
Easy money.
Is OU's
OU I believe is
27.
27.
Yeah.
I think we've got like a Houston Christian or an Abilene Christian, something.
Yeah, and then it'd be those three and an FCS team. I assume. Next
And then
year.
isn't 28 LSU?
20.
That sounds about right. We have
think
Colorado
20.
in I think 29 and 30.
27 is
OU at home.
At home. Yeah.
And then 29 or 28 and 29
is LSU.
LSU. Yeah.
Wait, so we have
so
LSU
cool.
and
Home and home. Yeah.
what was the other one?
OU at home in 27.
No, but there was one in 28 or 9 that you said.
29,
Colorado,
30.
I think
Colorado,
is 29 and 30
Colorado.
is the home and home. I don't know which year is
Oh.
which, but
That's cool. I didn't know.
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Got a little,
And then
lot of good
Nevada,
stuff.
I think, is 2030.
do we have another one?
Yeah, we got a home and
wow,
home with Nevada
okay.
that started last year and is
So it'll be in Dallas this time, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
in like 5 years.
okay.
Oh, me. Anyway, okay, so Mustangs win today. We'll take it. The Ponies are, we're 2-1 now, and going on the road to face TCU.
Tarrant County University.
Yep.
Lots of other things we
Yeah,
could
there
call
are a
it.
lot of things.
I
But,
genuinely thought that's what they were called growing up.
Reasonable.
Oh, me. Well, thank you for joining us for kind of a short episode of the Mustang Mood today, but yeah, we appreciate it. If you like the shirts, I've got one. You've got one. The hats. We got some hats over here.
They don't look like this. They're a little different.
Yeah,
but
they're honestly. I think the new hats may be better.
they're kind of cool. We got dad hats too, so you don't have to get the trucker if you don't want to.
Yep. So yeah, go to themustangmood.com. You're already on YouTube right now. Unless you're listening later this week, then you're on a different platform. Or you could be. Anyway,
We don't need to overcomplicate this.
You're where you are, and wherever you are, hit like and give us a comment. And if you've got any TCU hate that you'd like us to kind of review for our midweek TCU hate episode, give us a voice memo. You can find the link for the voice memo in the Instagram bio.
And on our website.
Yeah. themustangmood.com.
Yep.
So that's your one-stop shop.
Yeah, literally just go to themustangmood.com and everything's there.
Yep. Awesome.
Even pictures of us if you want to see us.
Everything.
A picture of us.
A picture.
Everything except a really good football team is on there.
All right, Ben.
Don't forget the
We're
last
not
3
gonna-
digits on the back of your credit card. So.
Thanks for listening to the Mustang
Man.
podcast.
Pony up.
Pony up.
Wait. We can't say that anymore. The administration wants us to say
no,
go
no,
Mustangs.
Pony up.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
go Mustangs.